Does creation prove to us that God is good? Do we trust Him even when we suffer? Let's look at Job 36. Does Elihu defend God's righteousness, regardless of Job's circumstances? Elihu responded again and said, "Be patient with me a moment longer, and I'll show you that there's more to say on God's behalf. I'll take what I know to its logical conclusion and ascribe righteousness to my Creator, because what I have to say isn't deceptive, and the one who has perfect knowledge is with you." Does Elihu seem to think that God always punishes the wicked and blesses the rights of the poor in this life? Does Elihu seem to think that the righteous reign with kings here and now? Behold, God is mighty, and despises not any. He's mighty in strength and wisdom. He preserves not the life of the wicked, but gives right to the poor. He withdraws not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne. Yea, he does establish them forever, and they're exalted. Do life's short-term circumstances always depict God's long-term blessings and cursings? And if they're bound in fetters and are caught in the cords of affliction, then He declares to them their work and their transgressions, that they've magnified themselves. He opens their ear to discipline, and says that they return from wickedness. If they hear and serve Him, they will end their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. Does Elihu seem to have a short-term view of God's punishment of the wicked? But if they don't listen, they'll perish by the sword and die without knowledge. But the godless in heart nurture anger. They don't call for help when He binds them. They die in youth, and their life perishes among the cult prostitutes. He rescues the afflicted in their misery, and opens their ears in time of oppression. Then indeed He induced you away from the mouth of distress, and instead of it, a broad place with no constraint, and your table was full of rich food. Does Elihu seem to believe the same as his 3 older friends, that Job is receiving God's just punishment for his sins? But now you're laden with the judgment due the wicked. Judgment and justice have taken hold of you. Be careful that no one entices you by riches. Don't let a large bribe turn you aside. Would your wealth, or even all your mighty efforts, sustain you, so you would not be in distress? Don't long for the night to drag people away from their homes. Beware of turning to evil, which you seem to prefer to affliction. Does Elihu suggest that nobody who sees God's creation says that he has done wrong? Behold, God is exalted by His power. Who teaches like Him? Who has assigned Him His way? Or who has said, "You've done wrong"? Remember to magnify His work, of which men have sung. Everyone has seen it. Man looks on it from afar. Does God control the marvelous cyclic nature of water evaporating and raining back down, accompanied by lightning and thunder? Look, God is greater than we can understand. His years cannot be counted. He draws up the water vapor and then distills it into rain. The rain pours down from the clouds, and everyone benefits. Who can understand the spreading of the clouds and the thunder that rolls forth from heaven? See how He spreads the lightning around Him, and how it lights up the depths of the sea. By these mighty acts, He nourishes the people, giving them food in abundance. He fills His hands with lightning bolts, and hurls each at its target. The thunder announces His presence. The storm announces His indignant anger. Did Jesus teach that God's pruning process sometimes causes us pain? Do we trust Him? I'm the vine, and my Father is the farmer. Every branch in me that doesn't bear fruit He takes away. Every branch that bears fruit He prunes, that it may bear more fruit. Does creation prove to us that God is good? Do we trust Him even when we suffer? You decide.